Hi guys, we're on to the next chapter of Geronimo Stilton, The Volcano of Fire. What chapter are we on? I need your help. I didn't want to upset the princess, so I kept silent, but she was right. I couldn't stop an earthquake. Thunderhorn needed a superhero, not a scaredy mouse. Soon we reached Deer Castle and entered the greeting room. It was decorated with scenes from elfin history. There was even one with me in it. It was a picture from my 4th voyage to the Kingdom of Fantasy, when Thunderhorn and I had saved each other's lives. Under the painting, there were 2 words, friends forever. I smiled, remembering. Just then a voice broke my thoughts. Hello, Knight. I'm so glad you came. It was my friend Thunderhorn. It was good to see him, although I must admit I was still getting used to seeing him as a prince and not a white deer. We shook hands, paws. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Then Thunderhorn said, Knight, I need your help. Let me show you what has happened to my kingdom. We climbed to the top of one of the castle turrets. All over the kingdom, elves were busy repairing everything that had been destroyed during the earthquakes. Some were filling in large cracks in the land. Some were replanting trees. Some were stacking. Oh boy, another castle. Oh, okay. So here's the castle. We'll go slowly over the castle. Oh, there's Geronimo and Thunderhorn. Oh, they're right there. And then Deer Castle. This ancient castle was built at the time of Sylvan I the Wise, the first king of the Oak Dynasty, the king of all the elves. Since then, all the kings and queens of the elves live here. It is a solid and welcoming structure, but it is also an impenetrable castle, because the access to the valley it sits in is top secret, and its walls are built with stones from the Valley of Giants. In case of attack, the silver woods will transform into an impenetrable barrier of silver branches and leaves, which will protect the castle and its inhabitants. Pretty cool. All right, so we have the numbers here of what everything is. And then all over the map, there are the numbers. So if you want, you can match up the numbers to the picture and figure out where everything is. What's the next chapter we'll be reading? Oh no, we're not on to a next chapter yet. Wait, haha, we get to read some more. Bags of sand along the riverbank to prevent flooding. The earthquakes started just a week ago, Thunderhorn murmured sadly. There is so much damage, and though we are repairing everything, I'm afraid the earthquakes will keep happening. That is why I sent for you, Knight. Thunderhorn continued. I need to figure out why we keep having these earthquakes. Will you help? He asked. I didn't want to burst Thunderhorn's bubble, but what could a mouse like me do? I was a publisher, not a scientist. I knew a lot about books, but I didn't know anything about the shifting earth and weather patterns. Still, the elf prince looked so depressed, I nodded my head, yes. I knew I could count on you, Thunderhorn grinned. Oh. Okay, so that's the end of this chapter. I need your help. And the next chapter is Know-It-All-ologists. Oh, that's a mouthful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter, and till next time. Bye, guys.